All right, today I had a lot of progress. I had a lot of good workers too. Look at all those box fans, incredible. Couple shot backs, and there's my shot back. All right, so today, first off, we got all the debris out of the house, all the debris, all the leftover stuff. Next, we got all the walls prepped to put new drywall. What did that mean? What that meant is we used the toenail puller. And let's see, we used the toenail puller to get all the little those little punch nails in, aluminum nails, and then we also used this to bang off a few screws as well. But we also used the drill to get out any of the drywall screws out of the wall, so it's ready to put on some more drywall. Next, we cut up a whole bunch of insulation. And we did that with this big watermelon knife, but a big bread knife would work too. So we come to the top of these guys, and we would just open up the side that had the double ends and just slice through, and then slice through, and then slice through. And a few of the spots, I didn't pull out all the insulation, and so I would cut it in half again. So like, for example, this one was all the way pulled out, but one of these over here had a little bit of the pink stuff. See that pink stuff coming through? Short little story. Some insulation guys were kind of like snake oils, and they said, hey, if you put insulation all through your house, through the interior walls, they'll reduce the sound significantly. Well, guess what? It didn't work. Why? Because the sound still came through the doors and all the venting. We didn't run separate vents for every single room, and so that would have improved it a lot. But yeah, we got like drywall through insulation put in through the entire house. And it only took a couple hours. We prepped the house for new drywall by taking out the screws and the little. So they use those tools to punch in the molding. They just pound it in with a little nail. It's a little thin aluminum nail. And then even back here, we got a couple shelves off the wall. So right here we had a shelf. Over there we had a shelf. And so we got the shelves off the walls so that we could get the drywall back up. And they were in the way. And back here, I think I'm going to do a little renovation. And I'm going to probably bump out my closet a couple more feet, because who doesn't want a bigger closet, you know? Anyways, let's head back over. The last thing we're going to be doing, or not the last thing, the next thing we're also going to be doing is we had a team out here washing floor tiles today, and we first moved the floor tiles that were already clean but just ever so slightly damp inside, and we stacked them along the walls and just like slowly staggered them so they could be fairly big piles. And now I've just had somebody help me move them all in here, and so yeah, I know this isn't the typical way you would do things, but I'm actually going to put the tiles in before I finish the drywall. So that way I can have it floating even further underneath. And then I can put a little silicone sill all the way along the corner. And then on top of that, I can then put a new molding, a new vinyl molding. And guess what? Vinyl molding's gone down in price, or maybe hasn't changed, but wood has gone so far up in price. So this cheapest wood, this particle board, is only a couple bucks less than vinyl. And so, unless you're going with really high-end oak or something, which I wouldn't do in a basement, why not just go vinyl? So if it gets wet, you can just wash it off and put it back on. Crazy. Just like these floor tiles. These are vinyl floor tiles. They're fairly new, maybe 3, 4, 5 years old. You can actually you can slice them a little bit with a knife. This one right here was cut out with a jigsaw. And that piece actually goes over there, that pipe over there. I recognize that piece. But yeah, you just slit them a couple times with a putty knife, or not a putty knife, a razor blade, and you can just snap them. You can just snap them right in half. And just like that one is cut over there. Or you can put them through the saw. You can put them through the saw as well. But anyways, that's about it for today. So, day 11. It's moving right along. On Saturday, a couple days from now, I'm going to have 50 sheets of drywall sent to my driveway, and I'll grab all them and I'll move them down here, slit them in half, slap them up on the wall, watch for little things like this, and do a quick little cutout with a drywall drill, saw, blade, cutter, and a few screws, and then go to town on puttying this weekend. And that's about it. Thanks for watching.